We are Legion.
We are all.
We are one.
We are
Watching. Florida Illuminati.
That's what she said.
She said already at the beginning of the show, hey folks, how you doing? We're already silly, having a good time, joking around, fucking around with our friends here on the Twitch feed and stuff. So that's kind of fun. Nice to see everybody out there. Really cool. We got Call Me Nemo, we got Flouches, we got I Ponderosa, and there's somebody else out there sneaking around. It may be Previn. Previn tunes in from time to time.
Or maybe it's somebody telling you how to be a star.
Yeah. Do you want followers? No. Don't follow me. Leave me alone. I prefer to go on ahead on my own. Everyone, please. So, hey, what a weekend, digital cards and NFTs and all that bullshit. Really a lot of exciting stuff going on. Really? That's what she says every week. It was.
Really?
It was a lot of stuff. It was. I had a lot of fun.
I don't know. I heard you guys were chatting on about the NFTs and all that nonsense
Well,
a whole bunch
yes,
this week.
A lot.
It's like, I go and I looked at the one thing and there's like all these messages. I'm just like, oh my God.
Well, it's funny because it keeps...
And I'm like, oh, is there anything Star Wars, anything drop? Oh, no, nothing. Oh, NFTs. And that's me pretty much every day.
Well, it's funny because it seems like, we know so many people that we've been spending money and buying stuff and spending money in digital. And so we've already kind of opened ourselves up to that. So it's like this boat that keeps going by a lot of our friends, and they're like, oh, maybe I should take a ride on that and see what it looks like, check it out. And so, every once in a while somebody goes, okay, this is a property I'm really interested. How do I fucking do this? And as it's gone along, there's more and more of our friends that have played around in this stuff, and we're able to offer, assistance and guidance and, whatever we can do. It's really wild, and I'll get to what's going on. A lot of really crazy stuff, and it's really fun to see our world bleed into their world in so many ways and reflect our world as well. So, but we'll get to that in a second. I want to start with tarot cards. Tarot cards is just absolutely fucking crushing it all the goddamn time. I don't understand how this guy does it. Oh, wait, I do. He actually gives a shit, and he likes card apps and has fun doing it. And I feel like he has a really good time doing this thing. He's been doing this thing for so long. I mean, so long. And he still has such passion and vision. And I just really admire everything about that app. It may not have the audience, it may not make the revenue, but goddamn, it's got all the heart that you could ask for in any kind of fucking hobby. I love it. So Hunting Grounds has been running a lot. He's been running that like for all kinds of things. They had the Conjuring, the Devil thing. Now they got some kind of sepia things that you chase. So those are always fun, and it's free. It's something to do, with nothing. You don't just have your base cards and just play war against people. It's fun. So every hour check in, get some free cards. It's great. So that just wrapped up, but there'll be more coming. Those are really cool. The big Friday drop. Friday's the day of the week, man. That's when you're going to get your best set. Biggest thing on tarot cards. And for years running has been Scream Queens, which goes all the way back to his earliest damn days of actual print physical cards. I have Scream Queens in my little binder out there. So this is kind of the Mac Daddy. It's a 7-card set with the 8th being an award. He already said the award was going to be, I can't remember her name now because she's like the mega Scream Queen, and I should just go ahead and hang up my horror spurs at this point look how quickly this app loads and I can get the information I need. Brink Stevens is going to be the award for that one. One of the really cool things about this set is that if you buy into Pandora every week for 99 cents, you have I think it's like a 5% chance when you get a card out of those packs, because they have reduced odds. They're cheaper packs. You have the possibility of pulling a redemption card for an NFT on the Wax blockchain of each of the Scream Queens cards each week. So you could conceivably collect the whole set in NFT form, which I am doing. I'm going to do it. I'm already well along, and I've got the first one. And so it's just a really cool thing. Really, literally for 99 cents, you can buy in, throw coins, and get an NFT redemption. You send a trade with it to Previn. boom, and with your wax address, and you get the NFT. It's really fucking cool. So I love the fact that despite the fact he's not been whitelisted, Previn, I think, sees the ease of use of the Wax blockchain in terms of creating NFTs, and is using that just he's kind of like an indie press kind of guy. He's just kind of doing his own thing here, and to hell with the whitelist. I'm just going to do it, and my people are going to enjoy this, and we really are. Really appreciate it. Really cool stuff. So Scream Queens, yay, and then NFTs, hooray, fantastic. So you guys, I don't know anybody. This is something. Why haven't they done this? Why did they not do this in Bunt? When they had this big MLB thing? I guess they didn't need any more hype than they already had. But, it's the kind of thing when you want to tie those universes together, you've already got a built-in audience over here. Why not see if you can get them over here? Previn himself posted he had 3 people that got redemptions that didn't even have Wax wallets yet. They're like, hey, I got this thing. What do I do? And he's like, oh, here's a link. Go to this, blah, blah, blah. Create your Wax wallet, and then come back when you've got the address. So he's literally walking people into the Wax blockchain with his product, and they still won't whitelist him. So no good deed goes unpunished in the world of the blockchain. And hey, speaking of blockchain, goddamn, Funko has been so freaking ridiculously eating up all the oxygen in every room right now. It's really amazing how the stuff has gone like through the goddamn roof. Like literally, a pack that you bought for, I think it was $10, is now selling for about $150 in Wax. That's a standard pack. That's crazy. I mean, this stuff is going like just fucking nuts. The mastery set thing, I don't know if I think I had mentioned it last week, but we had just started kind of like dipping our toes around and stuff. But I don't know if I'd said I went for mastery and completed it. So I have all 96 of the Funko Pops that I need to get the mastery, which is a Freddy Funko with a golden skateboard. It's a hot. Apparently, that's like there's like a sub set of people that collect Funko, and the Freddy Funko ones those are like really some of the big whale kind of guys. And these are going to be big. These are going to the max they could be is 2,100. It'll probably come in sub 1,000. So we'll see how that plays out. But they're going to be pretty rare. And then the Leonardo, which is the Grail, which is limited to $9.99. We'll see what the redemption comes in on those. We'll know on the day of basically when the redemption ends. We'll see how many have been burned out of how many coins were actually issued. And we'll know exactly how many of those things are going to be produced. There's still no word yet on the physical product, how they're going to do this. They showed a product sample subject to change that showed the complete counts of each of those possibles, but they're not going to produce more than they need. It's basically like a print to order type thing. They'll probably produce 999, but they're going to mulch, say 400 or something like that. So, and how they do that, not exactly sure. Somebody suggested they just put them in a big pile and show on video them melting them down to the tears of Funko fans everywhere. So that'd be fun, but it'll be interesting. A lot of weird activity going on in the Discords. There's guys that are trying to like rah people into burning let's all burn one certain card. So what they're trying to do is get a gang together. Hey everybody, let's put on a show, and you dumb guys go and buy and burn shit, and then to affect the rarity. This is something that I've always wondered if somebody was actually going to try to harm the blockchain at some point. And there's possibilities out there. There's places where we're seeing big whales. There's a guy, holy shit, there's this one guy that I look at his account in Tokenhead, which you can look at anybody's account if you've got their their thing, and he's got hundreds of thousands of dollars wrapped up in these things. Just insane. He's got 17, last time I looked at like 17, 18 of the Grails. And those are going for 3,000 wax a pop, which is a lot. No pun intended, a pop. What did I just do? Oh my God. What have I become? Yeah, so you got people that are trying to talk people into burning. You got other people that are trying to pump one particular one up so they can see an increase and then sell. They buy low try to drive interest until they see a return, and then boom, take it and get in. What? Oh, you just noticed that I put Peyton Manning on Pinkie Pie. Peyton Manning was standing behind Pinkie Pie, and I'm like, I believe that Peyton Manning could easily ride Pinkie Pie, and he can. And I think that Pinkie Pie would be cool with it because she likes to party. When did I see you messing everything up? I had it all so nice back there. It was beautiful for the people. You messed it all up. All right, so
okay.
All right, so and then the other thing
now
is
my chair's stuck back here. I can't come
oh well, sorry, you're out of the show.
I'm out of the show.
So they say they're going to limit purchases more next time because a lot of people were really pissed off because they weren't able to buy any packs. Limiting purchases can help spread the wealth, but you're never going to make everybody happy. Everybody thinks, oh, okay, if I yell about this enough and they limited purchases, then next time I'll get a pack. You probably won't. And the next time it may be Joe Exotic. It may be, a property that isn't going to be as fire as this thing was. Or it may be hotter. They may come right out with Star Wars or Game of Thrones or who knows what the fuck. They've got a million licenses. Who knows what they've got lined up for this thing. They definitely have a plan going forward. And hopefully we'll be seeing more about it because always these drops go by and within 2 hours is when is the next drop? When is the next drop? When are these coming? Nobody knows, but probably soon. I think they like the money. And it does seem they are very committed to the Wax blockchain, which is great news for the Wax blockchain because it means a lot of people are going to want to buy into this stuff. So it'll be cool. So looking forward to that. A lot of people are speculating on things that they don't understand about collectors in this stuff. And it's a place where folks like us who are a little more experienced with actual collecting, which is what's going on in large part with this Funko thing. They've built a thing that with this mastery deal where they're telling you right off the bat, you're going to want to build this set. You want to build this set, and it's a difficult set to do. So you can do the buy-sell route. You can do all kinds of different things. You can do trading and stuff like that. We're actually seeing, I can't not go to a Discord and see Dan Sigel out there. He's literally swap shopping Funko NFTs. And I think it's working.
He's such a swap shopper.
He's a swap shopping motherfucker. He may have actually brought it brought it to the blockchain. I don't think they've ever seen anything like this guy. But he's out there spamming all the time. Hey, I'm not building mastery, but I'm helping out others. Here's my address. Send me a trade. And so I'm sure he probably gets a lot of garbage 1-to-1, swap. That doesn't do me anything. But every so often somebody's going to send him, a 2-for-1 or something like that, or an uncommon for the last common they need. Or who knows? You never know what people are going to do. People can also make mistakes. So Dan Siegel's probably doing really well with this, and congratulations to him for bringing that out. Sorry when it happens and everybody starts doing it. The one thing that people are talking about, though, is that they feel that for some reason they think some pops are going to go up and also packs are going to go up closer to deadline. We've seen in our card apps that that's typically not the case. Most of the interest is in the first 24 hours. And then after that, trading gets more difficult as interest falls off. And people will move on to the next thing. And there will be a next thing before the next Funko drop, probably. Because that's how it goes. There already was. They were doing Ali this week and some other bullshit that was all horrible and stuff like that. So the chances of all of a sudden a bunch of people running in and going, oh, God damn it, I got to finish mastery. I'm going to fucking pay too much for commons now, is really very far-fetched. The other thing they're watching is they're trying to figure out the counts of commons versus uncommons and how many are left in packs, and thinking at some point it's possible that commons could sell out before packs sell out, in which case the packs would get better. That's also pretty far-fetched and probably not how the odds are going to work. They may think that's how they're working now, but it's an anomaly, and over time everything tends to find its own level when it comes to odds and statistics. So there's a lot of short-term, statistically speaking, there's a lot of short-term thinking going into a lot of this stuff. And I think the folks that are going in it with a long-term mindset are going to do a lot better. And I think ultimately be happier. I think the folks that are going to be the most happy with this are the diehard Funko people that came into this with their wallets out and their expectations set to zero and were able to put something together that they enjoyed collecting. It looks like they made a really fun product that a lot of people are really enjoying, even without all the stuff that we usually see with burns and melds and all these other things that are going on. The interest has been incredibly high. The values are just, through the roof. It's just all good news for Funko. So congratulations to them. Hey, you know who we won't be congratulating this week? Topps again. It's so funny. Last week we were talking about, because Dan Siegel's he's really been on the case, and hey man, it looks like they're doing their own blockchain. And I've been all along, no, they're going to be on wow, they're going to do wax, they're going to do more and more evidence, more and more things. Then this Bazooka Joe thing comes on. You're like, hey, what are you doing here? Then they go for this Bundesliga thing, which should have been okay. I mean, it's pretty big. I mean, there's a fairly big audience for that stuff worldwide. Soccer is huge. There should have been some kind of audience for this thing. Well, they have sold 30% of their packs so far, which is terrible.
That doesn't seem great. It seems like all this other stuff always sells out.
They always sell out instantly. Even garbage, even stuff that's really questionable and sometimes even fucked up sells out. So it hasn't gone well. They'll take any idiot's money they can, obviously, on this. But right now, this blockchain they're doing doesn't look good, and it doesn't look like a blockchain to a lot of people really looking deeper at what they're doing. It doesn't seem like they're actually even on a blockchain. Okay, if you look at the terms of service,
to do that.
I don't know. There's no. If you go there, okay. First of all, one of the things that determines ownership in the blockchain is you have keys. You have a key to this thing. If all else fails, and every exchange went down, if you still had these keys, you can access your things and you own them. There are no keys in any of the NFTs from Marvel anywhere. There are none. And if you read their terms of service, you will see a very familiar looking terms of service because it is the 2018 Topps digital terms of service that they used in all of the apps that we use that very specifically outline how you do not own your shit. This entire thing looks like a goddamn hoax to me. It doesn't look like any kind of fucking blockchain. If they were trying to start their own thing, I don't get it, but it didn't work either. That's the other thing. Their cunning plan blew because it didn't really do much for them. It may have actually hurt their brand. It's definitely pissed off a lot of their customers. There's already people that have found markers in another blockchain for one of their big products, one of their Inception baseball products, which has all kinds of signatures. And it's a very, very high echelon product from Topps for baseball. And that's already slated for not wax. So that's another kick in the balls for that, but they're kind of kicking themselves in the balls, it feels like to me, which I enjoy watching. I could watch them kick themselves in the balls all day long. I even made a weekly show about it. It's fantastic. So the whole thing just looks terrible, and it seems like it's just fucked up from the start. Hopefully they'll just fucking bail on the thing and just go back to wax and go, hey, here comes MLB Series 2, guys. And everybody will be happy because that's really what everybody wants is MLB Series 2 on wax. So hopefully there's a contract for that. Who knows? Leaf football is supposed to be coming. Leaf is a very old physical brand that's come and gone, and they do not have an NFL license. So how they're doing a football NFT is up for grabs. But apparently they have deals with individual players for the NFLPA. And they're able to do things, but they are not able to put in like jerseys and uniforms and logos, team logos and stuff like that. So they might have Dan Marino holding a baby dolphin tenderly, to allude. It's not a logo, and then he'd sign it right on the side of the dolphin. Wow, that'd be cool. Have all the players holding the individual animal from their teams. Yeah, cool. A little workaround there, I feel sorry for the guys that play for the Bears. You get hurt by a bear, so that's fun. And that was that. Boom. Hopefully the names will be big and the variants will be, and the product is nice. We'll see what it looks like. It's going to be on wax. And it has a potential to be pretty big. It's coming out in September. So more news when that comes. And, if we get a look at what they look like and stuff like that, we'll show you. There's a trick that I discovered that people use in Discords to buy, and there's exchanges and stuff like that, make it very convenient, easy to collect and buy and sell and trade and complete your sets and all that kind of stuff. But a lot of stuff happens between individuals in Discords. And a neat trick that people use for buying and selling amongst themselves, I can say, hey, I just pulled a grail. I'll sell it for 2,000. Let's say I'll sell it for a premium pack with 2,000, backed by 2,000 wax or something like that. And so what people do is they basically will give a wax token, like some garbage NFT, like one of ours, and they will stake 2,000 wax onto that. They'll basically put 2,000 wax into the pocket of that NFT. Then they send it over to the other person. When the other person burns the NFT, they get the wax. So that's a way to transfer wax amongst individuals without any kind of fees, no kind of exchange rates, or any kind of anybody taking a bite. It's literally like, boom, cash money, person to person. So if you're out there, I'm sure Dan Sigel's probably discovered this already, but if you're out there wheeling and dealing stuff like that, it may be an avenue for greater profitability in terms of your working your product and stuff like that. Because there is a lot of buy low, sell high and stuff like that in this whole deal. The ones that bought the lowest were the ones who were able to buy packs. Those people absolutely killed in this deal. So that's enough about the fucking blockchain for 1 week. Over in Butt, Kick, Slam, Skate. They had a big drop last night on Skate. It was like 5:30 p.m. Really strange time. Core, which is a big set, and it's got iconics in it. They're really nice looking cards, and there's iconics that you can pull with coins. So if you've got a bunch of skate money out there, go take a look at those. Cross trading with skates kind of wasn't as good as I remember, but I was able to find somebody with some decent stuff was willing to give decent stuff for an iconic on one of those they needed for their set. So I was able to pick up an older card with that. And I've seen some cross trade victories lately going around for people for old Marvel stuff and old Disney stuff too. So cross trading's got kind of hot these days. But that's one to take a look at. Anytime that you can pick up iconics for coins, it's worth throwing a few at. You might get lucky. A guy like I threw 200,000 at the stupid thing, and I pulled two of them. Pulled two iconics. If I liked skate and I wanted to collect these things, I could never pull one in a million coins.
Did you do anything with the baseball stuff I say that you have?
Yeah, I did a couple of cross trades actually. I did. I was able to pick up some components. No, but I need more components. So that's the number one thing I go for. If I have for like rares and super rares, I'll go for components every time. Because those have you need the Death Star gunners and the civilian pilots are tough. But I'm back up to around 50 on those, so I think I'm okay. I'm ready for those melds, guys. Come on. Where's those other ships? Disney Collect. Oh, they have a daily set. Some people like to collect.
Yeah.
You still do it?
Yeah.
Really? So you still open that thing every day?
Yeah.
That's great. Congratulations. So you get a lot of coins, I guess.
And I burn them.
I have so many diamondoids on my alt. I think I have like 4,500 diamonds.
Really?
My alt for Disney. I have that just sitting there because I bought VIPs, to keep it active, and then I just never used it on anything. So iPonderosa, that's right. iPonderosa, I thank you, because we talked about the app that you bought yours on. There was a app I spoke about last week called Vive, which has like statues, and he bought one of the Spider-Mans that they offered earlier in the week. And they have a set actually coming out today, I think, there's a blind pack with some kind of cute looking Marvel characters, I think it's $13. It's like a blind box drop. So there'll be different rarities and variants and stuff like that. So that could be pretty hot. But it's all app driven. You actually buy in the app with that one. It's all fiat through the iTunes store. It's pretty cool. So Marvel Collect, I gotta say, Marvel Collect, you guys keep putting manslaughter. I guess it's because Marvel keeps using this character who was created a few years ago completely sucks, and I've never heard of him until very recently, called Manslaughter, who's like an offshoot of Man Thing, but he's not the Man Thing. It's a different guy, and it's like somebody like tried to recreate the Man Thing, which why would you do that? It sucks. It's like, well, I want to make the worst goddamn superhero again. Let's do it. Okay. So they made Manslaughter, and he's got a mouth. And that annoys me. Man Thing does not, because he has no mouth and he must scream. Just like that story.
Okay.
So I think that was Harlan Ellison that wrote that. Somebody will fact check me on that, I'm sure. But yeah, so they keep putting him out there, and then people keep going, "Hey, Tedsallis." I'm like, it's not the guy. I think Morgan, I think Broken Name keeps doing that to annoy me.
What?
I feel like he would do that.
Broken Name
Yeah.
doing something to annoy?
Something to annoy you.
What?
No, I
Trying
do.
to start shit?
Yeah, I
What?
feel like they keep tagging me. Hey, is this Man Thing? No, it's not. He's got a mouth.
No.
Okay. If he could eat a sandwich, that's not Man Thing. Man Thing would love to eat a sandwich. I bet he's so hungry. He's been a Man Thing like since 1972 or some shit, and he hasn't had a sandwich in all that time. Can you
Maybe
imagine?
he just has soup. Kind of absorbs it.
Broth, swamp broth.
Swamp broth and just absorbs
And he
it through
makes-
his tendrils
and
or
it-
something.
and he
Does he have
makes his own-
tendrils?
Yeah, he is very plant based. I think he is. He's kind of his own ecosystem. A lot of
Probably
times,
just like plants himself in a vat of broth.
broth fat. Fantastic. I want to soak in a broth vat. You love that. You love soup so much. You would get in a hot tub full of broth. Hot tub full of broth. That's so fucking gross. Although technically, if you ever been in a hot tub at an apartment,
Ew.
you were in the broth, my friend. Yeah,
Ew.
bird nest soup action going there, baby.
Ew.
Yeah. So, and the only other thing I had on Marvel was, man, Scuttlebutt. They just did a show this week. Go check them out. I need to listen to them. I was excited to check them out. I tried to get Qui-Gon Gin and Tonic on this week, but he's like
He's out there. He just tweeted something. He's awake.
he ghosted my ass. So he ghosted my ass. Shit. No. He works late. He works crazy hours. I'm amazed he can ever be awake at the same time we are anyway. He's like a goddamn Dracula or something. So
Is he a Dracula?
he may be a Dracula. I don't know. But go listen to Scuttlebutt. They're great. Those guys know what the fuck's
Hosted by
going
a
on.
Dracula.
Yeah. I'm still melding those bronze, silver, golds, and you know.
I just went and
You
had to
don't know?
collect my fusions. I did some a couple days ago and I forgot.
I do
about
that
it.
too. Yeah.
I forgot to open the app
I'll
for a
set them
couple
off. I'll
days.
set them off, and I do wish that they'd get the faster ones going from bronze to they got bronze to silver. Yeah, they do. They have some faster ones going. No, it's the bronze to silver. They don't have a faster one, and they need one. I need one with the 45 to 15 deal and get that over with, because it takes forever doing them one at a time. And like you say, do one and then a couple days later claim another one. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to make this. I think I just want to get a bunch of Man Things. I would like to finish the silver set though. I've got enough bronzes. I should be able to do that.
Just trying to get
swap 'em
Thors.
around. It just takes forever. God damn. And with that, boom, we're in Star Wars. No song. Still no song. Sorry. And guess what? Yes, it will be the same old song, because it's going to be the same old
tired
goddamn
ass weeklies.
fucking weeklies again. Starting tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Tell us all about it.
Stay tuned. You know, probably 10 o'clock, they're going to drop the Top's Choice with the unnecessary big button in the motion, and it'll be like, I don't know, Buford. Some random thing. And be like, Top's Choice! Buford.
Adam hoarded Buford.
He's the only one.
Yeah, he's the only person that likes him.
So?
We saw him at Galaxy's Edge, and it brought a smile. They have him at in Batu in Galaxy's Edge, and I saw him and and that was that.
Either that, or did they do the Shuttle Parkers guy yet? I think they did. That's them Shuttle Parkers.
Shuttle Parkers, great job. It's one of the finest actors of our generation, right there. So that meditation chamber, wow, 71. That seems pretty high. Somebody pulled
moved.
one out.
Somebody pulled one. How did that happen?
Fell out of a
What the heck?
cargo drop. That's the only way.
Did you get it? I didn't get it. I hate it. Hate it.
No,
And where's the bundle? Where's the bundle?
I saw a guy this week in Facebook. He was trying to sell his account, and he goes, "Trying to sell my account." It shows his account, and his favorite card was the meditation chamber. And someone's like, "Dude, you can't even trade those." It's like probably the whole value of his account was that one fucking card, and you can't even trade it. So he's like, "Oh well, I'm selling the password and username and password and stuff." So you own the password, the account, and then you just have to wait till it's tradable. When, like 2015? I mean 2025? Jesus Christ, it's gonna take forever. They're never gonna sell these things out, especially with no bundle. So I want that bundle back, and I want my baby back ribs. So reminder, spoilers. What? Oh. During the month, another whole month away or so. No, it's a couple weeks now.
Just a couple weeks.
Oh man, the anticipation's getting strong. Then Jar Jar's coming.
Like 2 weeks till Jar Jar.
Misa love a Jar Jar Binks. It's gonna be great, and you're gonna be playing the Lockamons and making trades. It's gonna be fun. And then VIP, don't tell us. We know. It's Thrawn, Han Solo, and Director Krennic.
Yep.
So Krennic was the black, right? The big one. That's a really cool looking card, as I recall. It looked really good. He's got a dynamite. We just watched Rogue Squadron earlier in the week. Rogue One, sorry. And his
outfit is
fucking
busting, man. It's just
it's like, wow, man. I mean, that's really badass fucking uniform. It's Krennic's
probably spends a lot of time in the laundry, but it looks awesome.
Well, maybe he has some little guy.
Oh, I'm sure he's got like
little guy constantly come in and pick stuff off.
That's what those troopers do. You think they're just like dead troopers, and then they just go and do bad shit? No, they're actually in charge of keeping his thing pristine.
Well, I don't know why he had to damage their voice boxes so horribly to make him do that, but
so he couldn't want to hear their whining.
I don't want to hear their back talk.
Yeah, I don't want to hear their bitchness when I'm telling them to clean my white outfit here.
Make it perfect.
Yeah, there's a lint right here. Clean this off. Yeah, that's what I thought. Clean it off.
Tops of the week. What was you just stuck with Fallonness again?
Yeah, I just thought it was the whole week was pathetically lame, set wise, card wise, boring.
I like the comic set. I thought that was exciting. I had a lot of fun.
That's exciting for 5 minutes.
No, because I was fucking around. I was fucking around doing yellow and black and multiple yellow sets and all kinds of stuff.
Boo!
Well, let's talk about those sets of the week. Sets of the week.
Boo!
You're disruptive today. Any rhythm I could try to get into, she's off to there. Bam!
It's preseason. I'm getting ready for football.
Oh my God! It's gonna be that kind of annoying season, I guess.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. So hey, this week's so many things happened. So Saturday they started those comics, which they had promised, and I was like, oh, I like those comics.
We're okay.
Well, they got me the first day because they had every day they had the 99-cent bundle, right? So the first day I'm gonna try. I'll just get the 99 cents because it's 250 coins and I get a pack. Okay, cool. Let's see what happens. Or I don't know. Maybe it was less coins in a pack or something. Whatever. 99 cents. I'll take a shot. Boom. All three in the first pack. So I'm just kind of like this set likes me, and it pretty much did me like that. I was doing it on my main and my alt, so I had a better chance, but that happened to me a couple days on that where I'd get like a pack that just had all of them in there like right away. So I was like, well, I guess I'll do these in yellow. And then I was like, I'm kind of on a hot hand here. And then I started like looking around on my alt to trade up for yellows. Anytime somebody said, hey, I got a yellow, I got lucky and pulled a yellow. And I'd throw a bunch of stuff at them and gather them up and then start doing melt and then dupe for need. And the next thing you know, I finished black. And then I did a dupe yellow set on my alt. And then I looked and you had a couple of them, and I happened to have the couple that you were missing as dupes. And so I finished off your set. And so 3 sets of yellow. The yellow came in lower than the black on those, which was stupid as hell. The one that should be more difficult, more expensive and all that stuff, kind of the epic level. Tiers mean nothing, obviously. It was about 100 count difference last time I checked between the yellow and the black in favor of the yellow, which was the lower tier. So Good job, Tops. Tears mean nothing. And you prove it every week. It's fantastic. Continuing daily, weekly ships and vehicles. I missed one again. I missed that chicken walker one for whatever reason earlier in the week. And so I went on my alt and I sent a couple of trades out. And then I just put my thing off. I took the kid to school. Didn't get back till hours later. Both of my things got accepted. So I ended up with 2 of the stupid thing. But whatever. I'm back on track. And today's the last day, right? It's the last one today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Should have just dropped, actually.
Yep, because I just got my Millennium Falcon.
Ah, okay. Well, I'll finish that off in a few minutes, or I'll completely forget. I have to try to get it from somebody later. I'm stupid. Then Sunday, the Macquarie Motion. Not bad. Not bad.
Not great, but not bad.
It wasn't horrible. I thought the fact that they made them all kind of, they weren't trying to do too much.
It accentuates the fallowness when it's the best we can say is it's not horrible.
Yeah, I mean they're pretty tough to pull, and they are limited count at what, 750. So that's a fairly solid limited count, and they're attractive cards and a small set. It was what, 4 cards to collect. And
but then they had to put the sunsets in there. Was it sunsets in there with them? They put a base in there with them.
Yes, yeah, that was part of the thing, was you could chase those stupid things, which we do, because we're doing. I'm going to do the Macquarie thing, that. So that was kind of fun. I the odds on those they were not kind to me, but I was able to trade up some from my alt. Basically, I've got a shopping cart over there, shit I just don't care about. So I'll just back up the truck on people that pop up with one, So until I get the numbers, and then it's dupes for needs until I'm done. It's great. Having a lot of fun like that.
I still have dupes.
That way I can actually trade for something like that and not have somebody go, hey, would you consider unlocking that Darth Vader? No. Again, every fucking time I try to trade with over there, somebody wants to ask about something like that. It's like, no, come on. I just can't do it. So Camino Rain.
I'm a what?
You still alive? Yes. That happened on Monday as usual. I did finish it. I almost didn't finish it, and I think somebody sent me a trade and did it for me, one of my Hoard friends, so that was nice. The episode 15, I did manage to remember to get my stupid free garbage thing. Then they dropped more Wide Vision, Wave 3, and those are big, man.
Yeah, big ass.
25 cards to collect and stuff, so they're...
Yeah, so of course I did it.
I did silver. I stopped after the first one. I did the first one all the way up and down, down from gold. And after that one, I was just kind of like, oh, okay, they're just going to keep hitting me. And 25 cards in gold.
Well, this one had a tiny hux in it, so I, had to pull until I,
that classic speech.
No. It's in the red throne room thing of Snoke's, where he's like looking back disapprovingly at Kylo Ren coming in. So being all loud and whatnot. So it's just like
interrupted my zealotry.
Yeah.
And then the Fan Choice Awards finally came. I guess if you got the Rainbow Queen, that was if you voted every time.
Yeah.
I fucked up on my alt, obviously.
One of my alt.
But my main, I did get that. So yay! And then we got our other awards. The award was what we thought it was going to be, but stupid as hell. Why was Tatooine Sons like third?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you guys? That's just literally that's down to where they place something on the voting thing, because that's way better than the one that beat it out.
Yeah.
Stupid. So stupid. So, and then they dropped the they had sent out a flyer. It showed this Bad Batch original art from what's his name, Peppy. What's his first name?
Darren Peppy.
Darren Peppy. I want to call him Randy Peppy, because there was a guy at Fish Camp named Randy Peppy that we called Popeye, and he was funny as hell. And Randy Peppy was cool as shit, and he didn't give a fuck. So those are nice, good. I don't care for the Bad Batch show. I don't watch the Bad Batch. I stopped watching it.
Season finished.
Oh, did it? I never even knew. I stopped watching it. But that content's fucking dynamite, and I feel like I need to reward that quality by chasing it in some. So I did all the way up to Tilts.
You just don't like seeing Wrecker, because he's fat.
The Wrecker card's actually really cool now. It's one of the best ones in that set.
Because he's fat clone idiot.
Yeah, No, I don't think that has. They wouldn't
He
help
is.
him that way. I don't
He
think.
is.
No.
He is.
I doubt that very
He
much.
is.
Okay, agree to disagree.
He is.
But those are nice. So I finished did the melds and stuff. When I was doing the melds, I literally melded 4 Omegas and then 1 Wrecker. And then I had the dupes for needs, and all my fucking dupes were Omega. But I guess she's popular enough, I was able to flip and flop and
Which is odd.
get it done.
Creepy.
Huh?
Odd. That's odd and creepy.
Apparently there was some kind of earth-shattering revelation in the finale or something about her or something like that. I don't know. She eats her own young or something. She eats her own young. It's something they bred in.
What was supposed to be earth shattering? I watched it. What was supposed to be earth shattering?
I don't know. That's what I heard. Somebody said something about, in light of, the events of the finale, she's even more popular than she was before or something like, I don't know. Some fucking hyperbolic bullshit.
We found out a couple episodes ago that she's basically Boba Fett's brother or sister.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think maybe there was more to it than that.
Really, Tootie? Kat had an opinion on it.
Well, she watched the show. She's a big fan. She's the one that convinced me to do the original art set. And she was right to do that. I was actually able to trade for one of those signature ones with my
really,
as well.
Tootie. Okay.
But they're tough to pull down. People that get those, it's a big lucky pull. Fucking, $30 on odds to pull one of those? Fuck that. 1 in 30 at $1 a pop. No, thank you. So coming soon. It's a Mandalorian watch party. What?
It's amazing that even Topps can make even the Mandalorian show
seem dragged out.
Yeah.
We stopped caring months ago. Let's do it again, guys. So yeah, buckle up. I don't know. Maybe we should participate. I'll probably at 2 p.m.
Please, 2 p.m. You'll be like, oh, I need a nap. If he's not napping, he'll be bitching that he's not. That he.
Why am I not napping already? It's 2 o'clock.
I'm a toddler.
And then 4 o'clock, we don't know. Why do we think something's gonna happen?
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. They'll probably do more of those fucking comics. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to slap a little more of that free comic in there. It seemed like a really small set. It's really small. I mean, it came on the heels of that little larger set, but still, it seemed kind of small. At just what was it, 4 or 5? It's pretty short. 5 days, I think. Mm-hmm. So, and then Sunday at 2 o'clock. I don't know. We're due for something big and nasty. Who knows what it's going to be? But they could really swerve the fuck out of somebody with. Yeah, and I'm not even going to say it.
No.
Who knows? We're due. I don't think there's anything left out there really hot for them to gild. But we can maybe more Bad Batch. And we have heard confirmation on Twitter from Brandon Bernard that yes, there will be a wave 3 of base. So if you haven't seen that space slug or that bantha or some other critter that you love so much that you want to collect, he may be in this next batch. So who knows? So a lot of people are. Did you see that? I say the bantha specifically. Did you see what the thing that Duels did? He took a screenshot of what Brandon Bernard had said on Twitter, and then he circled a B and then an A and then an N and a T and an H, and he said, "It's right there, guys. It's right there." So it looked like like a ransom note or something with just those letters circled out. It was pretty funny. So he wants a bantha, and I'd love to see a space slug again, and hopefully it has that same little glitch on the picture. Remember that? That whole time they never fixed it. It was I think it was in the thumbnail. It had a little glitch, and then in the large one it was fine, but in the thumbnail I think it's still there.
Anything interesting over there in the comments?
Let's see. I think I said earlier, Ponderosa had purchased his first NFT this week.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's looking around at other stuff too. He did it in terms of painlessness. He did it the easiest goddamn way you could ever do. The big problem I think the Topps is having with Wax is the fact that
they're Topps.
No, is that it's so difficult to get the currency. People are having a lot of time getting in to buy stuff in the exchanges and getting in to buy stuff with Wax because it's so damn hard to buy Wax. Wax really needs to get the on-ramps going. They say they're working on that in terms of being able to buy easily and quickly. You should be able to go on the Wax website, put in your credit card, and buy your Wax at that exchange rate right now. Right now. And they're going to hit you for a little fee or whatever, but they should be doing that right now. And I'm sure that's something that they really like to have because they'd like to have more real money. I think they'd like to have real money rather than Ethereum or whatever is backing all this stuff. It's Ethereum and Bitcoins.
Dumb.
Which Ethereum, I think, actually backs off of Bitcoin.
I think it's backed by like a few unpopped popcorn kernels and gum.
Wow. That sounds delicious. I know what I'm having for lunch. Target Cafe, here I come. Yes. Oh, cool. So you've got the wax going on. Ponderosa is checking it out. Dude, you and me should have a walkthrough of how to get into this stuff, or just talk to Dan Siegel. God damn, that guy is in everything. He's in every Discord, A, spamming, B, talking and fighting and annoying with people. But definitely go down to our you're in the Discord, Ponderosa. Get down to our blockchain section. Because man, I'll tell you what, like folks like Asia Marie, Jesus Christ, they got stuff going on. And Sasha's dad, who we haven't seen much lately, he must be very busy. They have stuff going on the blockchain I don't even understand. In terms of staking and stuff like that, they do all kinds of stuff. I just like to buy and sell collectibles, and that's fun for me. So, did you have any shout outs or anything like that?
I have a quick shout out to Quicknass.
Okay.
He was sending me some trades, and I hit 11,000 of Wave 2 white huxes.
All right. Wow. Okay. So, what do you think the numbers will be on the Wave 2s?
I don't know.
I feel like let's just speculate. I think what they should be. I think Wave 1 should be 25K white. I think Wave 2 should be 15K white, and depending on their timing for melds on Wave 3, maybe 5,000 again, possibly 7,500.
There's no way they go to 15 for Wave 2.
Why not?
There's no way.
It's been out for so long.
Doesn't matter.
It will have been out for so long when it's time for melds.
I don't see 15. I see 10 maybe.
Because they're pussies. That's why. And then the base is all fucking pussies too. If it was 15,000, you're all greedy.
Because it was 5,000 last time, right?
Yeah, and it was too low. The Wave 2 was too low.
I think the most they would do would be to double it.
But then again, they're so much different in the timing that it doesn't even, that just like that matter. 10 is like that last 5, literally.
So exactly, yeah. That's why it'll be 10.
Such pussies. Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah.
And I hit 69,000.
69! Yes! One of my favorites. All right. Rock and roll. Woo! Well, I also would shout out to Quicknass, who sends me trades, not only in Star Wars, but also tons and tons of man things, like all the time. I'm just
he sends me Thors.
Yeah, constantly getting like tons of man things from all those folks. I love that. I don't even try to hoard over there, but I have a hoard thanks to nice guys like that. So cool. And just all the nice folks that send every day.
What'd you get? Components.
Oh God!
Oh, wow!
I need those. I'll send you
three components in a pack.
I'll send you super rares. Oh, maybe they're boosting them up again. Maybe they're getting them out there
again. That's random.
I would like to see those last melds, although they're gonna have. I guess they're gonna have to change. Slave 1.
Somebody has to remind the invisible man that's out there.
Yeah, those are just kind of hanging.
He's probably like, what?
What?
What's that?
What's a build-a-ship?
What are those?
No, he was around in 2016, 2017 when that shit was going on. He probably knows that stuff was going on.
Probably ran into a wall and gave himself amnesia.
This guy becomes more like Gilligan each week. That's a Gilligan move right there. Hopefully a coconut will hit him on the head and he'll remember about the fucking the build-a-ship melts, and then and the professor will build a fucking blockchain out of a goddamn coconut. I don't know, blockchain out of a coconut's pretty fucking great too. Blockchain coconut. I'll workshop that.
Yeah, workshop that one.
I spelled coconut correctly, by the way. Boom. Did I don't know. Fuck all y'all. That's how I spell it. So, anything else? Did we watch anything? I watched a really fun thing last night.
We watched that UFO thing.
Oh, I want to talk about that one. Let me tell real quick. I watched this thing last night called Microbe and Gasoline. And it was on, I think it was on Paramount or somewhere. I can't remember where the hell I found that thing. It might have been on Amazon Prime. It was called Microbe and Gasoline. It was a foreign film. I think it was French. But it was fantastic. It was a really fun movie about these, kind of like middle school age boys. And this new kid comes and ends up befriending this other kid who's kind of the smallest kid in school, and they kind of form this unlikely friendship and mutual admiration of building stuff and everything. It's a really interesting movie. It was really well scripted and acted fantastic. It came out of nowhere. I don't know why the fuck I started watching it, but I enjoyed the fuck out of it. I haven't finished it yet, but it was really fantastic. They build this little car on their own, and it looks like a house. And so it's like this little, one of those miniature houses that people have, but it's got a little like lawnmower engine in it that they fixed up themselves. And so they drive this thing down the road in the back roads and stuff. And then if they see anybody coming, they pull off the road, and then this little thing drops down, and it just looks like a house that covers the wheels. It's very clever, and the scripting of it's fantastic. It's really a good little movie. I really enjoyed the shit out of it. So I don't know where it came from, obviously France, but I don't know how I ended up watching this. But check it out. I really enjoyed the shit out of it. It was a little nugget I did not expect to come across. And then we watched that UFO thing, which solved the whole deal. Now we know. Now we know it all. They solved the whole mystery of UFOs and what are they and where did they come from? And it's aliens.
It was like, what was it, like 4 episodes?
4 episodes, and they were pretty long.
It was on Showtime.
Yeah, it's on Showtime. It's fantastic. Really well done. So J.J. Abrams put it together.
There was lens flare.
A lot of lens flare, but they had all the coolest fucking UFO videos and pictures and films and
there was one that I've not seen before, and I'm
so
just
many
like,
I hadn't seen before, and I was just like, "Whoa, those are fucking amazing!" Seriously, I love those fucking things. I've loved UFOs since I was like, they had books on UFOs in my school library when I was a kid, and I used to just like those and the ones about gargoyles and all kinds of weird medieval shit. I would look all that shit up in the school library. The school librarians must have been terrified. I did weird stuff at the school library. I'd go in there and listen to Vincent Price reading Edgar Allan Poe recordings. Like they had albums of Vincent Price reading Edgar Allan Poe poems. They're fucking amazing. So cool. But that's what I would do with my spare time. So, because that's the kind of geek I was. So, wow. Yeah. So shout out to those nice librarians that hooked me up with that cool shit. And when Thriller came along, I was ready. I was there for it. So, okay, folks. Well, I guess that does it for us. We've had a fun week. We look forward to the return of the goddamn weeklies. Oh, we got to talk about What If. Oh my gosh, What If is the most violent goddamn cartoon I think I've ever seen. Peggy Carter kills everybody. She meatbags the fuck out of so many people. I swear to God. Holy shit. That was fucking amazing.
Get out the way.
That was amazing. Seriously, that was one of the coolest goddamn Marvel things I've ever seen.
She's got stuff to do.
I love Peggy Carter.
She's got stuff to do. Get out the way.
Peggy Carter's so fucking hot. I love her. She's beautiful. And then like Tasira is like the superhero. And then like she was gonna run over motherfuckers anyways, but then she's fucking like 6'5" and beat a motherfucker up. She's definitely gonna run over your ass. She was fucking awesome.
So like I saw stuff that they're talking there might be like a live action of Captain Carter somehow.
That would be crazy. I'm there for any of that stuff. Dude, I love that shit so fucking much. Seriously. She, man, I mean like they never made Captain America. Captain America didn't do like she was doing in this cartoon. Seriously, she would go into a room with like 5 guys and just kicking guys. That thing where she fucking rode the motorcycle like up the thing at the pillbox, right at the pillbox, and at the last second flips the motorcycle on its side, kicks it through the fucking slit, and it explodes. That is one of the coolest goddamn things I've ever seen in my fucking life, man. Seriously, I fucking lost my goddamn mind when that happened. It was so goddamn cool. That whole thing was fucking great. God damn.
We liked it.
I really fucking like that a lot. I want more of that. So, but that one, I will watch that one again. And there was no blood. Like, you know, I mean, like if they'd have put blood in it, oh my God, it was crazy. But seriously, when you reduce a human body to just a bag of broken bones and mess, the way she did with slamming people into walls and trees and all kinds of shit, God damn, the body count on that is fucking tremendous. You know, it's also fun if you're ever on Star Tours, do R2's body count. R2 kills about 6 people in the course of Star Tours. I'm not even kidding. He straight fucking shoots and kills. He blows up ships. He shoots a bridge. I mean, he's killed a lot of people. He's a killer.
Get out of the way.
Yeah, so look out for R2-D2. He's dangerous. And that little saw thing, he's probably taking a few lives just with that thing alone. So terrifying. So, folks, thanks again for joining us. We hope we'll see you next week. We plan to be here. Hopefully you will too. We're here every week. You can find us on Twitter. It's at Hoardcast on Twitter. We have a phone number 904-628-1138. If you ever wanted to call in and make a comment or say anything.
We haven't had any calls in forever.
We'll play it on the show. I don't even care. I don't know. I hope I still have that fucking. I think I still have that phone box. Well, that, or, you know, Aunt Karen will get it. Call. It's Aunt Karen's phone number now. I don't know why it's got to be Aunt Karen, but it is. Give her a call.
Great. Call up a Karen. That'd be fantastic.
This is the wrong number.
This is the wrong number.
I'm calling the police.
Wear a mask.
I'm calling the police.
I'm calling the police. You called to tell me to wear a mask.
I'm calling the police. Are you black? I'm calling the police. You sound black.
And you sound like you're wearing a mask.
So you're wearing a mask. Masker. Okay. Arrivederci.
Bye.
Bye.
We are Legion.
We are all.
We are one.